Another day of bootleg. Here we go. Oh,
yes, God, honey, thank you for having me back. What is this, my 100th time?
because we have nothing better to do.
And mama, they keep pumping it out, and so do you. I am so impressed how you have kept up during this quarantine with all these bootleg onions.
Bootleg Opinions.
This video is sponsored by Surfshark. Are you tired of watching the same movies, same shows on your streaming services? Well, there's something called Surfshark, an award-winning VPN, a virtual private network. Your location can determine what contents are available to you. For instance, if you are in the USA, UK, Australia, China, or anywhere in the world, your contents might be different if you are in a different location. But with Surfshark, that can all change with a click of a button. It ensures your safety and ensures your privacy, because if you ain't protected, that ain't cute, girl. Surfshark, it is the only VPN that allows you to watch from different rooms with only one subscription. That means you and your partner or your roommates or your family can be very happy in this quarantine together, honey. Now sashay your way to the link in the description and use the code Yuhua for 84% off and 4 months free. And also there's a 30-day money-back guaranteed. What's there to lose? Nothing! Without you, Bootleg Opinions would not be possible because I have been bootlegging since Drag Race UK. I'm exhausted. I thought I was gonna get like a little break before season 13 and then All-Star 6, but girl!
Honey, they are keeping it action-packed, but honestly, I'm really grateful because I've been bored, like you said, so I'm looking forward to seeing what the new sisters got up their sleeves.
And if they have nothing up their sleeves, oh well, we'll talk about it. Shout out to Robbie for creating this reveal for us because it was absolutely beautiful. And also it gave me goosebumps all over. Ooh.
Okay, you better work, Goosebumps!
And Jada Essence Hall, baby, you are giving us elegance, you are giving us class, you look so delicious in the reveal.
Mama, did you see all those stones? I mean, I thought I was the queen of being stoned, but no, mama, it is Miss Jada for sure. That outfit was impeccable.
Speaking of being stoned, your new music video, you were stoned all over your face, and if you all have not checked it out, make sure you check it out in the link in the description below called Daddy. And shout out to you, baby, you brought the music, you brought the looks.
13 looks to be exact. Did I pass? Did I pass your fashion critiques?
You did, baby, because you showed us your birthday suits, and we all know you got legs for days and body for days.
Well, thank you, sister. At least the poussoir was rhinestoned. Oh,
We first up have Miss Foxx.
now this is totally hearkening to her ice skating career days. This is giving me a shape. This is giving me I do theatrics. I'm coming at you with drag. Now the face is giving me a little bit of like a 1960s Twiggy vibe, which I really like, but I do feel there's a disconnect with the hair and the makeup to the outfit. While it is in the same color palette, I'm not for sure how the two are relating.
We have the same bootleg opinions. I love the outfit. I love the colors. It is iridescent. It's giving me ice. But I feel like the hair, it's kind of Party City from far away. But zoom in, it's a pretty well done look. You see the baby hair. You see how it's sculpted. But from far away, it looks a little bit Party City. Meanwhile, the outfit is so loud. It's so beautiful. It's so well constructed. This looks beautiful. But the hair and the makeup, I agree with you, there's a huge disconnect.
I think she was going for that Ariana Grande flip, and the only way that really works is if there is a lot of volume in the side that gets flattened down to then create that big tuft coming out. So I think, unfortunately, it just did fall a little bit flat.
Yep, it fell flat just like her hair. What do you think of her reveal look? Kind of a basic silhouette. It's cool. I like how she added those colors onto the fabric and then into the headpiece and then on the top of the bust and then into her nails. I do like this. It's very camp and very fun.
I actually really like this look too. It's kind of giving me a little Dia de los Muertos vibe, and I really love the use of mixed mediums. I love the flowers in the headpiece, and I love the nails.
She looks marvelous, darling.
Next up is my sis from Texas, although she is going by her Vegas original roots on the shows. That's Elliott with 2 T's, mama. Now, I actually know this queen from my days in Dallas, Texas, where I worked at Beyond Belief, Alyssa's dance studio. Of course, I'm talking about Alyssa Edwards, my drag mother. And Elliott was actually one of the teachers at the studio. So I've known this queen for a long time. And I'm very excited for her. I've seen her drag progress over the years, and I think she really does look put together here. Do I think it's the most memorable look amongst the bunch? I don't, but I do think she looks polished, and I do think she looks very presentable, which she's known for.
Yep, I agree with you. It's a safe look, it's a beautiful look, it's a cohesive look, a Southern belle a little bit, mixing in with a little bit of Kardashian, that nude. I don't think I'm gonna remember this, but gorgeous.
Yes, it's definitely very well put together. The light blue satin accents all over the outfit, equally spaced out. It's definitely something that I would wear. I just think for your big launch, you really want to make a statement. And unfortunately, the statement this one's making is that she wants to play it safe.
And here's her RuVeal look. She looks fashion forward. She looks beautiful in this animal print. I love the hair. And I also love the huge feather coming out. Reminds me of Miss Fame during season 7. And this is so tailored, and I love how she's showing it the plunge neckline with a dainty little necklace, and then the fur that's to one side, and also the back. It's so beautiful. I think she looks good over here.
Yes, I absolutely think Elliott with 2 T's nailed this. The simple silhouette is executed extremely well. I think this one was much more elevated with that big feather and the matching print all the way from head to toe. Made this executive realness really sexy, which I think is what makes this look stand out as opposed to her promo look.
I'm wondering if they shot the promos way ahead, because as we see later on with the RuVeal looks versus the promo looks, I feel like the RuVeal looks are a little bit stepped up to another level compared to the promo looks. Who knows? I wasn't there.
Who knows, but Elliott definitely brought it.
Next up is
Gotmick, and this is another one of my dear friends who I'm so excited to see.
How many friends do you have on this season? Were you the producer or the casting agent? You're just like putting all your friends in there? What's going on?
Well, so far just 2 and counting though. We got a couple more coming. I love drag, what can I say? I'm a huge fan, so I'm lucky to know these girls. I think this look is unbelievable, head to toe. I love the volume and proportions, the way the body is snatched, the colors, the textures, the makeup, the headpiece. I think this is a home run.
Now, speaking of this look, oh my Lord Jesus, she's got those boots, beautiful with those appliques on. It's a mix of androgyny, gender bending, fashion, drag. I love it! Love it. It's giving me demon, it's giving me burlesque, it's giving me the evil queen, and the makeup is gorgeous, and the headpiece, it looks like she's the serpent coming out. I love it. Thank you so much for showing us of what it means to be a trans person, because we need a lot more representation in the media. So thank you for showing us your face and sharing your story. And I think a lot of young people will relate to you and also will feel like they belong in this world just because of you. So thank you so much for that.
The attention to detail, the way the crystals on the headpiece match the crystals on the shoes. I love the trans colors that are being used here. Gotmick is the first ever trans male to compete on the show. So as you said, it's incredible to see this representation on this show, which, let's face it, wouldn't be here in the first place if it wasn't for our trans brothers and sisters, specifically those of color. So very excited to see the show diversifying, and very excited to see where Gotmick goes, because clearly with this look, the looks, mama, are gonna be out of this world.
As you would say, it will be gagging.
Gagging, mama, sickening, okay?
And here is Gottmik's RuVeal look.
Now this RuVeal look is truly iconic to me. I've never seen anything really that looks like this. First off, we have to give a huge shout out to Zach Killian, who created that hair artistry. That wig is like something I think that most drag queens dream of. That is literally hair art. And then you have this outfit that totally matches that vibe. Lots of volume, but still lots of cutouts to see the skin. And I love the energy that Gottmik was rocking. Totally punk rock and fun and in your face, and totally went with the vibe. Another incredible look from Gottmik.
I enjoy how this is styled. Just imagine if she doesn't have the shoulder piece and the leg piece, it would have just been a corset. But I like that she kept the corset really simple, really tight, and then she gave us volume all over, including the sculpted hair. Very well put together. And the makeup matches with the black and white. She looks beautiful, darling. Goddess.
And again, giving us androgyny with no breastplate or really nipples on display at all. So I love how there is always going to be, or it seems there's always going to be, this element of playing with gender.
And just like you said, very in your face, whether you like it or not.
Up next, we have Joey J, honey. This is Joey J is gay, mama, and she is giving us gay realness, lesbian realness to be exact. I love different forms of drag, so I'm actually very excited to see how Joey does on the show. It's made very clear from the Meet the Queens already, Joey doesn't wear wigs. So you already know they're gonna try to get Joey in a wig, and I, of course, can't wait to see that. But I love that they've come into the competition with a lot of confidence. I think this look is exuding that. Rocker chick, biker chick. It's totally a vibe that I want to be a part of.
It's a mix of punk rock, it's a mix of regal, and it's a mix of a little bit softness to it with the color. But I do wish that the robe was a little bit longer. And then she's got these spikes on her jacket. About the hair, I know they are using their real hair and that they don't wear wigs. I just wish that there was a little bit more volume to balance out with the loud outfit, just because I feel like it's a little bit quiet. I just want to see a little bit more volume, maybe just an inch more, just an inch more. Maybe tease it a little bit.
Absolutely, or maybe like adding a mohawk piece down the center to give it some height. I could really see how that would add drama to the outfit. I do want to point out though, I love how the spikes on the jacket are matching the spikes on the shoes. If you can't tell, I love a matching outfit. I love an outfit that feels really complete. Joey is playing with those metal textures and adding that even onto the face with the chain and the nose ring. I think if you're gonna do drag and you're not gonna wear a wig, you have to really get up in it. So I think Joey did that.
And speaking of matching, you're matching from head to toe with white, darling.
Mama, I am giving you Cuban iced out, linked up realness, soft, subtle, but also still, you know, drag.
And next up is Joey's RuVeal look.
Joey's RuVeal look is actually giving you what you were looking for in the promo look. The height of the hair and the volume is totally there. And I love that this outfit is dripping in pearls, mama. This looks expensive, and this is something that I think people will remember.
Maybe the judges were like, we need to see some hair, and now she's wearing some hair over here. I think she looks beautiful. She looks like an ice cream just dripping down with pearls, like a really melting ice cream. But I feel like the hair could have been like a braid because it's kind of getting lost with the pearls as she's moving. Because of the movement with the hair, how it's straight, and then also how the pearls at the bottom are also straight and dangling as well. It kind of got lost a little bit from far away. From up close, if we were just seeing it from the bust up, it would have worked.
What do you think if the hair matched the gloves and was kind of that light purple?
I would like that a lot better.
Well, I actually really like how it's blonde at the top because it kind of blends in with that headpiece. So I think what would have been really cool is if she had dip dyed the ponytail part to really kind of fade it up into the blonde. That would have been the one.
Right, just to separate a little bit.
Can you imagine? People are so picky these days. Listen to me. I can't even.
Girl, I'm picky too, girl. That's what they're here for. They're here for us to be petty.
Oh, I know.
Next up is Kamora Hall, darling.
I think this look is gorgeous. I love a classic showgirl look. And this to me is executed so well. I even loved the sprinkling of rhinestones in the hair, the way the feathers are perfectly blooming off the back of her buttocks. I mean, mama, I just think this is a rich look. This is someone who does drag, who has costumes, who has come to play with the dolls.
It's beautiful, the hair is coiffed, it is set, and then I love seeing the ostrich feathers. She is beautiful.
Mama, her gloves, her tights, her shoes, the hair, it's all stoned, okay? That's a professional.
With her RuVeal look, it's Miss Kamora Hall.
So this is a very simple look. It's beautiful. I mean, God only knows what that cost to have the outfit beaded like that. But unfortunately, for me, this isn't one of my favorite looks. I just think it's, you know, beautiful, nice, but nothing really that special that makes me go like, oh my God, I want to do drag.
So what do you think of when you see this photo? Does it make you want to quit drag or?
It doesn't make me want to quit drag. It just makes me be like, okay, drag is cool.
So what you're saying is, as a kid watching this, or as a person who's never done drag before, if you watch this, you'll be like, okay, it doesn't make me want to put a wig on, right?
Right. It doesn't make me want to sissy that walk.
It makes you want to... It makes you want to sissy that walk instead. A walk? Do you get it?
Oh yes, like cooking food.
Yes, it makes you want to sizzle that walk instead. Though we all know it is a Gottmik, but it's just been done so much that I'm wanting something a little bit more fresh because it has been replicated by a lot of queens before. It's a safe look, it's a beautiful look, but it doesn't wow me. It doesn't make me go like...
It doesn't make you want to do drag, I told you, see?
Next up is Miss Kandy Muse.
Oh girl, Miss Kandy Muse, giving me body yaddy 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 yaddy. I've been waiting for this day for her to be on this show because I already know she's about to cause the only drama. The look is definitely fashion forward. I think the shape is stunning. The hair is stacked to the gods, so I think the proportions are absolutely correct. I buy it. I think it's a good look. I like it.
And like you said, her body is cinched with like bondage. And it's also very futuristic at the same time. It's giving me a little bit of Babs.
I'm very familiar with Babs, Black American princesses, so I can see the reference.
I think she looks beautiful in this. So I like how she mixed all those themes together. And she is no longer sitting in the VIP.
Well, she's no longer sitting in the VIP alone. I think she's still sitting in it, mama.
She's sitting on a secret, that's for sure. But anyway, next up is her RuVeal look.
Now, I am not as sold on this look as much as I am on her promo look. I think overall, it's just a black bodysuit. And yes, there are cutouts so I can see her body, but in comparison to that first look, I just feel like this one is falling short for me. Now, I do have to give her props for the hair. The hair is amazing and on point yet again, but I wish the outfit had been a little bit more unique.
But I think over here, her personality selling it. She's got the shades on. She's like, I don't give a flipping her hair to the side. But if we were to see her in a still photo, I don't think it would have been as loud as her promo look, so I agree with you on that.
Yes, leave it to Kandy Muse to sell the look. I don't think that's something we're ever going to have to worry about during this season. Like I said, I just wish the black bodysuit had something about it that made us go like, oh, that's different. Next up, we have LaLa.
And what do you think of this LaLa, honey?
Oh, I think you should go first.
Okay, so you don't like it, huh?
I think you should go first. I really want to hear your critiques first. I think it's only fair. It's your turn.
You don't like it. I caught you. Anyway, there's a lot going on. I think we can get rid of the black fishnets to start off because we see a really standout black fishnet that's just drawing away the attention of the pastel color. It's a very straightforward, direct black fishnet. Do like maybe nude fishnet. And I don't think she needed the black. The hair is kind of swallowing her up a little bit. And I don't think she needed the necklace at all either because it's kind of giving her no neck because the hair is very fluffy and then she's wearing underneath goes up above. I'm losing a lot of her body. You go now. Time for you to hate on the outfit.
She is too covered up. She's got gloves on that go over the long sleeve, that go over a neck piece, that goes underneath a leotard, that goes down to the black fishnet, which is such a small black fishnet. Like you said, we're not seeing any peekaboo of the leg. That just doesn't work for me because if it was up to me, this is what I would do. I agree with you. The black stripes are wrong. I would like to see the black stripes in the teal. So keeping it a teal and pink moment. I would like to see no neck piece here, but I would like to keep the pink chain. In fact, I love the pink chain and I want that to be more. I think it should go around the hips or maybe go down around the garters. The color of the hair is great, but I agree it is swallowing her. It's so big. Maybe if she just taken it and pushed it back over her shoulders.
I think that's what she needed.
It needs to be more drag, which is why I was suggesting taking those pink chains and doing that up or something.
Next up is LaLa's RuVeal look. It's a safe look for me. It's just a leotard with lace and sequin.
Yeah, I'm not really vibing the Halloween spirit of this piece. I do think it's a good silhouette. I love the flounce on the arm, but overall for me, it's not my favorite.
I feel like this is something you wear when you're at a club, going out to do your number, like a Rihanna number, a Beyonce number, or like a Lady Gaga number. You know, she's got the black dance boots on, and then she's got her leotard dance outfit. I just want to see something that will give us a huge impression when you want to show yourself to the world, but I do enjoy how the orange is placed strategically on her body to give her a body, but other than that, it's just a leotard with black boots.
I do have to agree with you. The placement of the lace is excellent, and I love the crotch of this leotard. I mean, mama, that is a snatched puss, okay? But I also agree, this is totally giving me Hamburger Mary's on a Wednesday. I'm about to buck the house down and turn and twirl, and not gonna give you my reveal look with this.
Next up is Miss Olivia Lux from New York City.
I have to admit, I've fallen in love with Olivia. I think she's gorgeous. I know she's young, but she has a great energy to her, and I think the look is spectacular. I've always been one to do the hip pieces because I am slender and don't pad, so those hip pieces add that drama, but I've never seen something come up and flare out quite like this and go all the way to the ground. I mean, the rhinestones, the hair, I just think she looks fabulous.
I think she looks fabulous as well. She looks young, she looks hip, she looks fashionable, and she is giving us sexiness with this. And I like her attention to detail with the eye makeup matching the outfit. I love the hair that it pops with this outfit because we know this outfit is kind of very pastel, very soft, and then she's got the BAM! Hair moment. Like you said, I like how it flares out around the hips. I like how sexy it is. Very showgirl, very burlesque, very bondage, but a very soft type of bondage.
I really loved the straps on her gloves and the way they connected behind her back. I'd never seen gloves like that, and I thought that that was really unique and definitely something I even wrote down to like rip off because I think that's really cool.
Very good job, girl. And here's Olivia Lux with her RuVeal look.
So this look is very stiff to me. I love that it's made out of leather and that they were trying to go for kind of origami shapes, but I think that ended up swallowing her, especially with that long boot that goes almost all the way up to her coochie. We just can't really see her, and I feel like I'm missing that beautiful face and mug that I had seen with her promo look.
I feel like this is like when you go out on a Friday night out and then you go to the club and then you wear this and then you have your photo taken and it'll be featured on a party's social media, but I just don't think that this is a reveal.
Yeah, I would have liked for her to lose the skirt and maybe have a rhinestone panty. I think then if she had had some more skin showing down in that region, those tall thigh-high boots wouldn't be swallowing her as much. But I do love, again, her attention to detail with all of the little rhinestones that are placed on the outer corners and scattered in beautifully.
I think what I needed is a little bit more structure, a little bit more design with the boning around her waist, because I feel like they were just boning that went directly straight down.
It's a box.
Yeah, it looked very boxy. I like the bottom. I like the skirt, I like the shoulder movement, just not what's going on with the boning, how they're placed. I think she could have done a little bit more with this, but I do like that she chose a lavender wig with this so that it gives me something a little bit different. Next up is Rosé from New York City again, hunty.
All right, Miss Rosé all day. Add this to my list of divas that I love, baby. I think she is an incredible performer. And I am so excited to finally see her on Drag Race, obviously coming through following Jan, who is one of her sisters with Destiny's Child, an incredible, legendary drag trio with Blue Laguna. Love them. Shout out to those dolls.
Did you just say Destiny's Child?
Oh, Stephanie's Child. Oh yeah, girl. Well, you know, I get my words mixed up. I'm medicated, mama.
Yes, bitch. Do you remember that one time we were talking about season 12 and you were like, they had the Sherry Vine incident? Did you hear about how they're filming the reunion and the finale?
Girl, the slumber party via Zoom.
They're gonna be lip syncing like this in their bedrooms, girl.
I just feel so bad for season 12 because they've had the Sherry Vine, then they've had the coronavirus. I mean, it's just been one hit after the other.
And then Sherry Vine texted me, tell Laganja it's Sherry, not Sherry Vine, girl. I don't want people to confuse me and cancel me.
Oh, girl, she got me on Twitter, I know.
Anyway, speaking of Rosé, this is marvelous. I love that it is giving me punk rock. It's a little bit gender bending as well, which I absolutely love. I like the top. It's very spiky, very evil, but at the same time, this color and her face is so soft. She looks gorgeous. I love the pants. I like how it goes deep into the boots so that it's not just a pair of leggings and then she put on some boots. I like how it's all connected together. And her name is Rosé, and I like how she's paying tribute to her name. Rosé from top to bottom, all over. every day.
She didn't disappoint. I think this look is totally unusual and very rosé. I think that the top is very rock and roll. I think that the sleeves are very 80s, but I think that the way she brought it all together is really unique and very kind of drag rock glam. And this is a really good example of how when you cover up your body but expose something like the dégagé. Ooh, did you know that word?
No, what does that mean?
Your dégagé. I'm not saying it right.
Bitch, how are you gonna teach me a word that you can't even say correctly?
But it means your like clavicle bone. So you see how she's covered up from basically tits down, but she's exposing the neck? That's how I think you should do a covered look. In comparison to LaLa Ri, you know what I mean? Where she was so covered up and there was nothing exposed. I like how Rosé chose to really feature her dégagé.
And here's Rosé with her RuVeal look.
Ooh, mama, she looks sickening. I'm living for the lizard vibes. The scales coming off. This is kind of a dark rosé that we're seeing here, and I'm really buying it. And I just really love how she played with the silhouette here. The puff sleeves, the big dramatics of the cape. The hair is beautiful. I love this. This is cool.
I love it too. The legs with the scales, and then with the stoning, and then with the corset, and then with the top, and then these sleeves as well. And the train at the bottom is so full, and the hair, it's giving me goddess, it's giving me queen. Beautiful, love it.
Up next, we have another sister of mine, Miss Symone, baby, coming through. Okay, now this hair is iconic. It was created by last year's contestant Gigi Good, which I think is so cool. They've got a great little sisterhood over there at the House of Avalon. So it's so exciting to see Symone now take the lead. I think the look is totally of now. I love all the gold jewelry. I love that she's wearing pants. I think she looks super cool.
I think she looks absolutely cool as well. I know it's just kind of simple if you don't add the hair, but the hair is so dramatic. It's so sculpted, which I live for, that this simple outfit works over here. She looks so sexy in this by showing her arms, her belly, her nails, those bangles, and also with the little panty / G-string that she has on.
If she didn't have all those gold bangles and the grill, I think this would have been a too simplistic look, but she really elevated it with those elements.
With her RuVeal look, here is Symone.
I'm truly so excited to see Symone's fashion on this season. I think she's really going to push it into the now. She definitely has a youthful tone to the way she dresses, and I think this look is super cool. It's got ebony printed all over it, and she is clearly the ebony goddess.
So beautiful in this trench coat. It's so tailored right, and it's so fashion forward as well. And then when she takes it off, she has ebony written all over her body. She's so proud of the skin she's in. And then she's got that short hair framing with the hat. And those legs are to die for. And then she's got that zipper around her crotch area. Very sexy, very hoe.
For me, when you can combine hoe and drag, you have reached the epitome of Laganja Estranja.
Except on Drag Race Canada, when they said it was too sexy and the judges did not like it. Remember the episode we did?
No, girl.
Huh? No?
No,
you did it with me. Now the judges did say that it was a little bit too sexual, that it was a little bit uncomfortable, that they were not understanding why they were so touchy-feely with each other. Do you remember what we said? And I was like, do you remember her? And you were like, yeah, she's the one with the amazing looks. And I was like, I don't think so.
It was Jimbo. I just think the colors for me with the jacket are a little off.
Do you remember her from the first episode?
Of course, she had the sickening looks.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
She was the one.
Which one was she, girl?
She was the one that you had to pause. You had to pause. You had to walk to your window, open the window. Oh my God. I was like, everything okay? You were like, Mama, I just need a second because that was just way too much to take in. Next up is Scarlet BoBo.
Girl, you're killing me today.
I wish you could see what I just saw on my screen, because after I said next up is Scarlet BoBo, your face was just like literally like this.
It's just a lot to take in.
I wish the pants again were longer so that it covers up a little bit more of her shoe. I also wish that the white pant she has on with the B was the same print as the cow print so that it matches the pants. I don't think she needs those bandanas on her arms. I think if she was going to do the bandana on her arms, do them on both sides.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Okay.
What happened?
I just literally had to get a breath of fresh air because it was just so intense. But it was Jimbo with the amazing looks. I got him confused.
Next up is Tamisha Iman.
Okay, here's another one after watching their Meet the Queens that I totally fell in love with. I love legendary queens who have been in this industry much longer than I have ever been. And I have a real respect to these OG queens. And I think this look is totally OG. She is giving me classic pageant drag, which is what I grew up with in Texas. So I think she nailed this. The soft pastel colors on the bottom of her tulle train radiating up into her beautiful mug and hair. I think she looks really gorgeous.
Excuse me, sorry. I think she looks gorgeous, but I feel like she came a little bit safe with this. I want to see something a little bit different. I feel like we've seen this a lot of times before. Down and then ruffles at the bottom, except she kind of went in with the pastel pink and then the blue and then the yellow. I just want to see a different silhouette because we saw with a bunch of girls before. We saw with Gotmick, we saw with Kandy Muse, we saw with Olivia Lux and then Rosé, and then we saw Symone, and then I'm seeing this. I'm a little bit let down.
Especially in comparison to the other contestants who are really pushing it to be more fashion forward. It is more simplistic, but I think I did fall in love with her personality, and that's probably why I'm accepting this look more than another.
We have Trinity the Tuck and also Jada Essence Hall from last year. They were also pageant queens, but I felt like they gave us a little bit something different by mixing in pageant and also a little bit with fashion. And I want to challenge her to push a little bit more.
She says that she is actually very fashion forward and she likes to take what people wear but make it her own. So I think maybe we will see some of that in the show later on.
All right, here is Tamisha Iman with her RuVeal look. I feel like there's a lot going on over here. A lot going on. I don't think she needed the feathers. If she was going to do the feathers, fine, but get rid of the jewels on her body. It could be a good look if she edited. Maybe if she used the stones, the same stone colors as the feathers, like the purple, and then with the red and the orange, and then she placed them all over, it could have worked. But over here, we got the warm tones in the cape, and then we got the really cool tones in the front with the stones. So I don't think it worked over here. And over here, they didn't make sense. It reminds me of Kennedy Davenport after a long night of hooking, and she has crystallized that outfit, where she's got the feather, she's got the stones, she's got the bodysuit. They were just kind of all placed everywhere that it didn't make sense.
Yes, this is a lot of drag to take in at one time. I feel like we've got a lot of different eras going on. I'm just not really seeing how it all works together, even in the color palette. I definitely agree with you. I would have loved to have seen the multicolored nature of the cape executed in rhinestones on the outfit. That would have really brought the look together, and then she would have been it.
Next up is Tina Burger from New York City.
You are hysterical. Tina Burner.
I know it's Tina Burner, but people here in New York City call her Tina Burger, Tuna Burger. That's her nickname, girl. Same thing with people, they call me Yuhua Hamasaki, girl.
When I'm lasagna, so there it is.
And RuPaul's Rap Hall.
He's RuPaul.
RuPaul, you're right, sorry. Okay, Miss Tuna Burger, what do you think of Miss Tuna Burger over here?
Well, I think she is definitely giving us drag. These are her words, not mine. But she says that fashion is not really her strong suit. She likes older, gaudy drag. And I think that's definitely what we're getting here. I'm not a huge fan of the color. I don't really get the shoelace string X on the top. But I think the bottom half down is stunning. I love the slits, I love the tulle, I love the rhinestones, but from the waist up, I'm just not really understanding the look or getting what reference she's making, if any.
I agree with you. I agree with you, my love. I agree with you. Sorry, I wanted to laugh so bad. The things you said. I agree with you, my love. I like it from the waist down, but from the waist up, I feel like this color is not her color because it makes her look so washed out. that it just kind of looks, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look, I don't know how else to say it. It doesn't look good.
I definitely don't get the correlation of the fire hair with the nude and black outfit.
Maybe she hates the outfit so much she's in the middle of setting her outfit on fire while shooting this promo.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Speaking of this outfit, I think it could work if she placed them strategically. You were with me. We did Canada's Drag Race with Jimbo. Do you remember her black corset? That works over there, but over here, I just feel like, yeah, it's not working. But we will see later on is that her RuVeal look looks so beautiful, but just not here.
Agreed, sister.
And here's Tuna Burger with her RuVeal look. What did I say, girl? She looks beautiful over here. I love the dramatic big orange hair. I love the amount of fabric that she used on this dress. Reminds me a little bit of Peppermint promo look. She looks like a goddess. She looks like a Greek goddess. That's orange.
Now, baby, this is a drag queen. I think this look is excellent. I wasn't vibing on her promo look so much because I didn't really feel like the wig and outfit were talking to one another.
She is a very tall girl, so I wish that it was a little bit more fuller and bigger, and over here, it's very full, it's very big, so I think it works over here compared to the promo look where I felt like it just needed a little bit more volume.
But with this RuVeal look, I am totally getting a one-story picture and I love it. She is a phoenix. She is rising from the ashes. The gorgeous hair, the volume. I mean, that hair is huge. That is drag. I love it. I love the makeup. I love that the jewelry and the bangles all match in the fire theme. And then you've got all this fabric, but it's all pinned and perfectly placed to her body, giving her a silhouette and then letting it all go so she has the freedom to move the fabric. This is exactly the kind of drag, if you're gonna go in more of that old school lane, that I love. I think this is beautiful.
Next up is Utica. Ooh!
This queen is something unusual and I love that. I love something that's a little bit Estranja, you know what I mean? And I found when I zoomed in and really took a look at the makeup, it's very unique. I love the half and half, which really kind of continues down in the outfit. I definitely think this queen is a look queen. The headpiece is super unique, super original, kind of takes me to Alice in Wonderland, Mad Hatter vibes. I love the gingham print, and I just really love the shoe even because it's so in character and so complete. Normally I would read a shoe like this and say that's a kitten heel, but it goes with the look. And notice how even in the shoes, there's different colors. So she really continued this idea of half of the body throughout the whole look. And I think this queen really brought a little bit of her hometown to the big screen.
I love this. We got the plaid, we see the ruffles, we see the multiple hats coming up. That's something I haven't really seen before, so I like how she played it off with this. The two colors are beautifully mixed together, and then she also lined the inside with the same type of fabric, but with a really light fabric, so I like that. This is beautiful, great, love it, fabulous. And she's posing the house down, girl. And here's her RuVeal look, Miss Utica.
I just think this queen is so unique. This is a lot to take in, but because it's conceptual, I buy it. I totally love it. I think it's very memorable, and I think that she is giving us a story, and I love when drag tells a story. I think the quilt work of the ginormous skirt is really playful and fun, and again, this is something you're gonna remember.
It reminds me a little bit of Jan's sports look from season 12, where she did the voodoo doll with the pins, and it's sticking to the theme of sewing and threads and needles. And then she's got her hair with the yarn knitting as well, and then she's blending it down to give us that hair with the balls of yarn, and then she's got the makeup. I think this works together from head to toe. I think she looks creative, she looks camp, she looks fashion, and this looks fun and whimsical. Everybody, if y'all had a good time today, our Venmos and our PayPals are in the link in the description, and I'll be reading the thank yous in next week's video. Now, Laganja, who is your favorite promo look?
I have to say my favorite promo look is Gotmick. I just think it is so elegant, and I think the execution is on point. It's something I'll remember, and for me, anyone who's gonna come out with a snake head serpentine, beautiful tatouage showing corseted body, I'm there for it.
My top two favorite looks are Gottmik and also Olivia Lux. But I am going to give it to Gotmick just because she pushed a little bit more with the makeup. She looks so stunning and I cannot wait to hear her story. Now, who is your favorite reveal look? My top 2 favorites are Gotmick and also Utica.
I would have to agree. Mine is either Gottmik or Utica. Those are my 2 favorites, but I think I'm gonna have to give it to Utica. I really, really like the creative nature of the look, and it's just something different, something that I would never think of or come up with. So, well, actually both of these looks are, but I just really have to give it to Utica. It's something that I gravitate towards.
I agree. I'm gonna have to give it to Utica. This is so grand. I love how she used the theme from head to toe. Lovely, 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 lovely. And Laganja, thank you so much for joining Bootleg Opinions today. I had a fabulous time chatting with you. And where can we find you, my love?
Well, thank you so much, sister, for having me yet again. You can find me on all social media platforms at Laganja Estranja, except for TikTok. I am the only Laganja Estranja there.
You can find me at Yuhua Hamasaki on all platforms. Find me there. Bye, Laganja.
Bye, sister. Mwah. Stay sickening.
You stay sickening, girl. I'm always sickening. Well, everybody, here is my moment of praise for those who have tipped in the previous videos. And as usual, I'll be saying thank you to all of you because I love you all so much. Now, I have Thomas Henry, Anna Lacasio, Susan Nicolai, and Mr. Montoya. Girl, I swear it's the same people. Thank you all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and I cannot thank you all enough. Now, Corey Richens, which tube are you referring to? Now, are you referring to my tube that you're enjoying, or your tube, or YouTube? And Meryl Khan, thank you, goddess. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Till next time.